Paul Erdos was an absolute legend in the world of math. Back in 1946, he shared a pretty simple geometry puzzle with everyone. He actually bet that there was no way to find a more perfect answer. For 80 years, the world's best mathematicians just took his word for it. But then, out of nowhere, a machine proved Erdos was actually wrong. Yeah, you heard that right. A human-made AI just beat a math legend. This whole thing has sent shockwaves through the entire math community. So now the question is, how did AI solve a problem humans couldn't crack for 80 years? Paul Erdos wasn't just some guy. No, he was like a living wizard of math. He wrote over 2,500 research papers in his lifetime. Even the top experts in geometry would sometimes get stuck on his logic. The problem he came up with was called the unit distance problem. It sounds super simple, but it was actually a total maze. Just imagine you have a bunch of dots on a page. You want to arrange these dots so the distance between them is exactly 1 inch. Erdos wanted to know what's the maximum number of these pairs you can have for n dots. He gave a math answer and bet that was the final word on it. For 80 years, we just blindly believed that one specific answer. Scientists sitting in some high-tech Silicon Valley lab probably weren't thinking about this while working on GPT. Winning a bet against Erdos is like the math version of landing on the moon. But an OpenAI model just smashed that record in an instant. This AI wasn't even built specifically to learn math. It was just a general intelligence model that talks like we do. Yet behind that general talk was an unbelievable power for math. When mathematician Timothy Gowers heard the news, he was absolutely stunned. Just think about it. Even a Fields Medal winner was shocked by this news. When he says it's a big deal, you know the world is really changing. Honestly, even for me, all this high-level geometry is pretty tough to wrap my head around. We're usually used to thinking about geometry on a 2D piece of paper or a screen. But the AI chose a really strange path to solve this problem. It didn't just stay stuck on a flat surface. The model took those dots into a high-dimensional world that humans can't even imagine. Over there, it arranged the points in a way that created more pairs than Erdős's formula predicted. It's just that the way AI thinks, its logic is totally beyond us humans. Mathematicians are now saying the days of us working alone are coming to an end. Human creativity and machine speed are finally merging into one. OpenAI wrote a 125-page document explaining this whole solution. In there, they showed step by step how the machine cracked this geometry puzzle. The crazy part is, the AI model used high-level algebra rules all on its own. Where humans saw an impossible wall, the AI found a tiny crack. Sitting in a busy NYC coffee shop on your laptop, you might think AI only writes emails. But today, we see AI solving problems that actually challenge human intelligence. Where people like Erdős stopped, AI has started a whole new journey. A lot of people are scared that we won't need mathematicians anymore. But that's not it at all. It's actually the start of a new partnership. AI is becoming a tool that shows us hidden geometric worlds. The beauty of math is its perfect logic, and AI just added a new layer to that logic. Breaking this 80-year-old record is really just the beginning. Now, scientists are wondering if AI will solve things like cancer or climate change this way too. This success proves that the limits of our imagination are still far off. When machines learn to think for themselves, the idea of impossible just disappears. If Erdős were alive today, he'd probably be the happiest person to see this. He always wanted math to grow, whether it came from humans or machines. After this unbelievable event, our perspective has changed forever. Math isn't just about pen and paper anymore. It's a game of data and algorithms. We're standing at the door of a new era where geometry and intelligence are totally mixed. At this point, do you think AI can really reason like a human? Or is it just an illusion built from a mountain of data? Definitely let us know what you think in the comments. Stay with us to learn more about this mysterious world of math. Erdős's original 18-page solution was a unique masterpiece, but the OpenAI chain of thought document was a massive 125-page journey. It showed exactly how high-dimensional lattice structures were used. Complex rules of algebraic number theory were applied here in a heartbeat. Something mathematicians call Golod-Shafarevich towers also came into play. It might have taken humans another few decades to do this, but the AI solved this puzzle completely on its own. Experts like Timothy Gowers and Davide Castelvecchi now agree. They say AI is opening a whole new horizon in the world of science. It's not just counting numbers, it can now find deep patterns. The model used results that weren't even directly linked to the original problem. It built a solid bridge between arithmetic and geometry. The massive pile of human-made info is now a new resource for AI. It's finding connections in there that our eyes completely missed. Maybe this is the future where humans and machines work side by side. AI is becoming a powerful research partner for mathematicians. This success from OpenAI is a big message to investors too. They're realizing now that AI isn't just a chatbot. It can actually provide solutions to the biggest problems of humanity. From curing cancer to restoring the environment, it's all possible. This complex win in math gives us the courage to dream. AI is racing down the path that geniuses like Erdős first showed us. Now, we can only wait for the next big discovery. At the heart of it all is our desire to know and the power of modern tech. This amazing journey might just touch your life in some way.